Hey everyone, Minister Chick 77 here. Oh damn. The Mae Young Invitational just ended. The final happened. Yeah, I'm crying, screw you. Um, the right woman won. And I was getting worried as it got closer to the time of the fight with the rumors that I'd been hearing about, oh, Ronda Rousey is rumored to be signing with WWE. And I'm like, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. No, don't do this. Because I was worried that it was going to launch this whole thing into Shayna winning. It was going to be Shayna won by submission, but then do the same thing that she did with Candice, which, love Candice, by the way. I'll get on her in a moment. Maybe. um, she wasn't going to let go of the move, and then it was going to take Charlotte, Becky, Bayley jumping in the ring to get her off, and then the four horsewomen of the MMA version come in, and then, oh look, we've got a Survivor Series match. Do I think that could still happen? Yeah. It honestly wouldn't surprise me one bit. I think just barring if they can get a Ronda signed or whatever. Yes, just in case you're wondering. If you can, yeah, can't see it. I found the selfie stick. These things come in handy. So I'm happy Kyrie won. Insanely happy she won. I cried a little bit because I think if I'm going to describe it the way it kind of feels, so I realize, yes, I'm a pale little white girl. I'm used to representation everywhere I go. Wrestling is one of those places that, while of course we still have female wrestlers that are white, but it's the fact that, I don't know, I'm not sure if I'm phrasing it the right way or not, but to actually see women's wrestling getting to this point, I think is where I'm getting to. I don't know, it struck a chord in my heart. I don't care. I cried. Because if you're a male fan, you don't get this shit. But as female fans, some of the things we hear, it's nuts. We honestly hear, like, personally, anytime I wear a wrestling shirt, which, new Hardy Boys shirt from the Slam Crate, actually pretty comfy. I've had people question my fandom just because I'm female. Like, oh, you got a wrestling shirt on. Is that your boyfriend's shirt? No, my boyfriend can't fit into my shirts. Could try and get him into the Ziggler shirt, though, because that's for my ex-husband. It's an XL. I wear mediums. No. Closet over there. I've got over 50-something wrestling shirts. No, those are all mine. And not just because, ooh, the wrestler's hot, which is another thing. Oh, you just like him because he's hot. But thankfully, and I get people on this, like, oh, you just watch the hot guys. Well, yeah, Bray Wyatt's sexy as fuck. And they're like, wait, what? But, let's see. They do something. Kind of sexy-ish. Not in any high-ish route. No. Fuck yes. Yes. No. Hell no. Fuck yes and fuck yes. There is a stigma with being a female wrestling fan, which I'm going to get onto because I'm still in college. I actually ended up writing an essay on it. And the teacher's just like, well, I hadn't thought about any of that. It's a thing. Just believe me on this. Or the, oh, you just watch wrestling because you like John Cena. No, the fuck I don't. I wish that man would. Two cases, I will be perfectly fine with him leaving and not coming back, or joining the either the actual ringside or backstage like commentary announce team as Chet Cheddarfield. I oh god, Chet Cheddarfield is one of the only ways Cena makes me like laugh. He entertains me like that. Southpaw Wrestling, classic. It's amazing. But this is something that needed to be done. And I will say, thank you, Hunter. Thank you, everyone in WWE that let us have that. Because we've had tag teams, we've had cruiserweights, we've had obviously the main roster guys. We just had the UK tournament, which, I'm sorry, there's, for those of us who are mainly WWE fans, this is a great way to expose us to, hey, you know what? We're not the only major company out here. We've got this group. We've got this group. I would say if they could, like, do this with other groups, if it could be done, I think that would be pretty cool. I also think they need to start doing more at the UK title, but that's a separate thing. But seeing some of the women in here, like, I knew, well, let's see, I knew Candice LeRae. Why? Two reasons. Joey Ryan, Johnny Gargano, and that's it. Honestly, my world is WWE. Everything else just kind of, hey, pick up on that. Especially thanks to Facebook. Hey, that one looks familiar. And so does that. Beyond that, I don't get much exposure to other federations, other groups. I want to get down to CPWG because, oh, that looks awesome. But some of these women, I'm just like, oh. Okay. We've got women like Billie Kay and Peyton Royce, which, if this is what their gimmick or their character is supposed to be, then they're doing a good job. But I can't fucking stand them. They remind me of Lake Cool, like 2.5. It's like they're trying to improve. But that thing, they just irritate me. And I understand they have to start somewhere with the women. And I just got the notification on my iPad. Hey, Kyrie won. I just finished watching it. But totally lost track of where I was. Oh well. Oh, baseline. I wish any of these women, and half to 3/4. Because I think there's a few that, hey, you know what? Let them keep doing the indies. Because I think in a majority of the cases, the indies are a great thing. There are certain people that, hey, go through there, get the fine tuning, play with your character a little bit. Some guys can just, or gals, whichever, can go straight into WWE and boom, they're good. Some you let them play around. Now, I have a personal thing for Candice LeRae. She's a Disney fan. Love her for that. Big Disney person myself. And she has like Disney stuff worked into her character and her gear. I think I saw a photo once of her and Joey Ryan, their ring gear, it's the pattern of the Haunted Mansion wallpaper. And I'm just like, yes, all of this. It was cool. I liked it. Ms. LeRae's Wild Ride, Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. It's a ride at Disneyland Anaheim. Yeah, I'm in California. I'm definitely one of those ones that I think our park is better. Haven't been to Disney World yet. That'll be at the beginning of next year. So I'll be able to say a little bit on that. But, let's see. Last month, met Johnny Gargano. He's very cool. And I like the fact that they had him ringside for her matches. I think they could easily bring her in and she'd be fine. However, I think that she may do better in PWG and in other places. Because she could wrestle the men and be perfectly fine. And WWE has that whole thing of men can't hit women. I present to you Candice LeRae as evidence as to why that's bullshit. That woman is a beast. And she's like little bitty. Then again, I found out at NXT that Asuka and Ember are little bitty girls. Oh my goodness. I am 5'4". I think they were like just like an inch or two above 5 foot. Like, I want to, after this, I might actually go back and see how tall they are compared to Alexa. Because Alexa's little bitty too. And I'm just like, I can look down. Oh, I can look down on you two. Literally. I'm a short bitty thing. Comes in handy sometimes. But, and again, I have no idea where I was going with this. Basis. Candice LeRae could go either way. Hell, give her a part-time deal. You're like, you know what? Go ahead and wrestle where you want. I think if they brought her in and set up male versus female matches, I think she could pull it off. Hell, honestly, best way to do it, just as an exhibition match. Johnny versus Candice. Just as an exhibition match. Like, you know what? We're going to show you that we can have male versus female wrestling and it's perfectly fine. Now, do I think they need to take it as far as, like... Let me rephrase. That has to be done a very specific way, though. And I want to say Vince should have absolutely no part in it. Because there's a lot of people that will play the whole thing of, well, the man beat the woman. Of course, men always beat women. If the woman wins, it's, oh, the man's a bitch. And that takes away from both. So that's one of those fine lines you have to watch. So, and I totally got off topic. That happens a lot when I can ramble. I should start making notes. Overall, Kyrie won. I'm very happy. I honestly think they could have stretched that out at least a little bit. Hell, I was talking about exhibition matches. Have a match beforehand. Just pull up, like, have a tag team match. 6-man tag. 6-woman tag. Like, hey, any of you girls want to wrestle before their fight? Yeah. Okay, 2-on-2. Or fail 4-way. The women and Triple H, I hope you can help with this. We need to start showing that we're not just second place to men. We can be just as powerful, just as tough, just as technical, just as conniving. as men in the ring. When it comes to wrestling, it shouldn't be about gender. It should be about what you can do between those ropes. And I understand we've come a long way. I was a fan during the, like, hell, Luna and Sherry. Those women were amazing. We've had our highs, we've had our lows. Hell, the brawn panty matches. Most of the brawn panty matches, the food fights, the Playboy Bunny match, those were lows. That was like, how are we going to come back from that? This did wonders. And I'm gonna say it, and to be honest, I kind of don't care what people think. I'm of the firm belief, sorry, hand is hurting, gotta switch, that as much as Nikki and Brie Bella want to try to sit there and be like, well, it was after our match that the term "give divas a chance" started. Because we were sick of you two. We were sick of the, 30-second matches, of the minute matches. We were starting to get that, hey, women can do more. Natalya, Beth Phoenix, those two women don't get nearly as much credit as they should. When Natalya won the SmackDown Women's title, I was happy. Beth Phoenix, that woman, damn. She's gorgeous and she scares me. Awesome Kong. I wish they would bring her back. If anything, just to retire the Bellas. Just let them go. Oh dear God. I want to write a version of that song now. I'm going to switch back over this. Rewrite Let It Go, but direct it towards Vince about the Bellas. Let them go, let them go. Keep them off my TV from now on. Or something like that. Let Brie go be a mommy off screen. Let Nikki dance her little head off away from the ring. Because we were getting sick and tired of them. Yes, we had them in decent matches. But I tend to go, yeah, but look who they were wrestling. The Four Horsewomen, Natalya, hell, Naomi. That woman got a shit ton better. Because she went from dance around Funkasaurus to there's marked improvement. And I'm probably going to hate myself for saying this, and this is way longer than I was expecting. I will give the Bellas credit for this. They went from couldn't wrestle themselves out of a wet paper bag with machetes to they could probably cut their way out. Yeah. I think it's more because it got to a point where there were female wrestlers that were worse than them. Oksana. You don't even remember her, see? Cherry. I think they had her wrestling. I think. Dawn Marie could cat fight. She couldn't wrestle. This did a lot for women's wrestling. And I've been talking so much my throat hurts. I'm gonna end this. This was a great thing. We need to have more of this. I'm gonna go calm down. And probably charge my phone. Tell me what you thought. Did you like it? Side note, the hug at the end from Shayna. That actually surprised me, and I'll give her credit on that one. Good job. What did you think? write comments. Follow me here. If you don't feel like following me here, follow me on Twitter. Same screen name, MinisterCheck77. I like it. Give me opinions. I don't know. Give me ideas on good video editing software for people who can't video edit. Probably should have stopped looking into that. Okay, I'm going to go watch 205 Live. Night, everyone.